Welcome back to Math, Friends, and Families. For today's lesson, we are reviewing two strategies that we have already learned. Our job today reads, I can compare, count on, and make 10 when an addend is 9. Alright, let's go straight into our warm-up. For our warm-up today, we are going to take out 2. So, take out 2 on my command. For example, if I say 5, you say 2 and 3. Alright, let's go ahead and try it. 3. You say 2 and 1. Great job. Let's try our next number. 10. You say 2 and 8. Great job, my friends. Let's go ahead and go into our math vocabulary review. Expression. Expression is another word for number sentence. Equation. Equation describes two number sentences that equal each other. Alright, I think we are ready to begin our starter problem. Alright, for our starter problem, you may read with me or in your head as I read out loud to you. Let's get started. There are 9 red birds and 6 bluebirds in a tree. How many birds are in the tree? Remember, my friends, great mathematicians always go back and reread the problem, so let's do that. There are 9 red birds and 6 bluebirds in a tree. How many birds are in the tree? Alright, my friends, after rereading, it sounds like my question is asking me to solve for the total or the whole. That's a tip that is very helpful. When you read the question, think about what it's asking you for, or what it's asking you to solve. Alright, now let's go back to the beginning. There are 9 red birds. Great. Do you think this is going to be a part or a whole, based on what we thought about the question? Great job. 9 is going to be a part. So let's go ahead and fill that into our number bond. Let's also go ahead and draw that out in our picture box. Remember, we are going to set up 9 using 5 groups. So let's go ahead and do that. Count with me as I count on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. There are 9 red birds, so the 9 here represents the red birds. I'm going to put an R. Also going to put an R here. And 6 bluebirds in a tree. Remember, we're also going to set up 6 using 5 groups. Do you think the 6 is going to be a part or a whole? Great job. It's going to be a part. So let's fill that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job, my friends. We also set up the 6 using the 5 groups. Now, our question reads how many birds are in the tree. So we could just count one by one, or we could use count on strategy, or we could use the make 10 strategy. Which one would you use? Go ahead and tell a friend or a family member, and then try it on your own before you try it with me. Alright, welcome back, my friends. I'm going to go ahead and use the make 10 strategy because it's much easier for me. So watch as we practice the make 10 strategy. We know that there are 9 red birds and 6 bluebirds. I know that if there's 9, I only need 1 more to make 10. So I'm going to go ahead and frame it in. So now I have 10. Great. Now go ahead and put your eyes on our third box here with the 2 addition number sentences. The original number sentence was 9 plus 6. go ahead and take a look at our picture. What is our new number sentence based on our new piles? Great job. It's going to be 10 and 5. That's a 5 group on top right there. 10 and 5. We know that 10 plus 5 equals 15. And because we didn't take away any extra lines, and because we didn't add anything extra, 9 plus 6 must equal 15. We simply rearranged it so that it's easier to count. We rearranged the 9 plus 6 into 10 plus 5. So because we didn't add any lines and because we didn't take away any lines, both of the totals are 15. And 9 plus 6 is the same thing as 10 plus 5. Now let's go ahead and answer our last box. Our question reads, how many birds are in the tree? We always answer with a complete question. There are 15 birds in the tree. 15 is our, let's go ahead and fill that in for our number bond too. 15. There are 15 birds in the tree. 15 is our solution. It's also our total or our whole. And birds is our unit because it's the thing that we're counting. Great job, my friends. Let's go straight into the teacher model. All right, my friends, for the teacher model, take a look at the screen. Which number bond is easier to solve? Go ahead and tell a friend or a family member. Welcome back. Were you also thinking that it was 10 and 5? Me too. 10 plus 5 definitely seems easier to solve. But how did you know that so quickly? 10 plus 5 definitely looks easier to solve. What's going to be my total or my whole? Great job, 15. But how did you know that so quickly, my friend? Yeah, because 10 is a very friendly number. Now go ahead and put your eyes on the other number bond, 9 plus 6. Let's count on to solve for 9 plus 6. So put 9 in your head, which is the bigger part. You usually put the bigger part in your head for count on. Starting with 9 in your head, 9. Now we are going to count on 6 more because 6 is our other part. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So our total or our whole is 15. Take a look at both number bonds. What do you notice? Yeah, they both have the same total or whole. So that tells me that 9 plus 6 is the same thing or equals 10 plus 5. Both number bonds have the same total, but when one part is 10, our solution came to us much more quickly and pretty automatically. Alright, my friends, for our redo where we get to practice together, I'm going to tell you a short story about two friends. Now this story is super important because it helps us think about which strategies are best to use for certain times. Alright, Sergio and Lila were getting ready to go to recess. They both had to solve 9 plus 8. The first one to solve it got to go to recess first. So Sergio decided that he was going to use count on to solve it. Because Sergio is using count on, he's going to keep the same parts, which was 9 and 8. In count on, remember you always start with the bigger part first. So you put 9, which is the bigger part, in your head, and then you count on 8 more. Ready? 9 in your head, 9, count with me, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And my friends, I know that I counted accurately because I can easily see the 8. I see a 5 group and then I see 6, 7, 8, so I know I counted 8. We finished with 17, which was our total or our whole. Now, was there another way to solve 9 plus 8 that Sergio could have used? Talk to a friend or a family member. Great job, my friends. He could have used the make 10 strategy. That's actually exactly what Lila chose to do. Lila wrote out the expression just as her teacher gave it, which was 9 plus 8. Then Lila decided to take out 1 from the 8 and give it to the 9 here. That gave us 10. So then we had a part of 10 and 7. So Lila's number bond is 10 and 7, with the total or the whole being what? Great job, with the total or the whole being 17. Now that we are finished with both sides, which number bond would help you solve more efficiently or quickly? Great job, the 10 and the 7, because 10 is a very friendly number. So based on these number bonds and the work that was just shown for both Sergio and Lila, who do you think got to go to recess first? Lila, you're right, great job. By using the make 10 strategy, she was able to solve for the unknown very quickly and efficiently. Remember, she broke down the 8, which was the smaller part. Then she split it up into 1 and 7, gave 1 to the 9 to make 10. The other leftover part was 7. So her two parts are 10 and 7, with the total or the whole being 17. Great job, my friends. I think you are totally ready to begin your independent practice. These are some of the reminders that I want you to keep in mind while you're doing your work. Click the link in the box below to access the worksheet. Don't worry about printing it. Just write down the problems onto a different paper and solve it on your own the best that you can.